Good afternoon. I am coming to you from the shores of Lake Cherokee. It's just a magical day in Hiawassee, which is where I'm at right now. But just wanted to say thank you to everyone who did a comment on the TVA's comment period regarding some of the plans that they're discussing for Lake Cherokee. So thank you so much for your support in that. If you want more information or to stay up to date, definitely check out savelakechatooga.org. That's a website that was started when we had some of the parrot feather issues a year or two ago, and they're utilizing that through Mountain True to keep everyone up to speed on how things are going and plans and those type things as it comes available. So if you want to stay up to date, that is definitely the place to be. I do want to get back to our regularly scheduled monthly updates as far as the market is concerned. So we've got a lot of statistics that you will see on our website and all of our social media for the month of May, so you can kind of see the history and make your own interpretations of that data. But I do want to kind of address just a few things that I noticed in looking at the data and what we're hearing kind of from buyers and sellers alike. You know, a lot of folks are feeling like it's much more of a buyer's market, you know, taking longer to sell, those kinds of things. So, you know, sellers feel a little bit frustrated or they maybe miss the boat on things. But I do want to bring your attention to the average days on market in Clay Towns, Union and Cherokee County, which are the 4 counties that we cover and predominantly service. So definitely look at those, because a buyer and seller typically motivated is always thought to be 6 months on the market is when both parties are equally motivated. And we are nowhere near in any of our markets, you know, the 6 month mark. I mean, not even close. Everything is roughly showing, you know, 60 days. I will say that you will see some volatility as far as, you know, some peaks as far as new inventory. Pricing's kind of all over the place a little bit as far as the median sold price. So I think pricing is really, really important. It is definitely not the time to shoot for the moon. So just being really cognizant of your price and pricing right, and then your property really will translate. If you're not getting the showings, you're not seeing the online activity, price is going to be your big factor. So I think people are very sensitive to price right now. So please definitely keep that in mind as you are making assessments regarding your home. If it's on the market or you're thinking about putting it on the market, I think that's a really important piece. And you'll see in the data that this sweet spot consistently is 250 to 500,000. That's where all of the sales really kind of, for each county really kind of peak in that price range. So a lot of buyer interest, a lot of ability to move properties in that price range. And inventory below 250 is very thin, not a whole lot of it. And then everything over the 500 just takes a little bit longer as far as days on market, and a few less sales in those price ranges. But you can see that we still have a lot of really great activity in this area. It's definitely amazingly beautiful here. So lots of buyer interest. I would definitely say that we are still having very good activity. We're very confident about just what the market is right now, and hope that you take this as comfort. If you're looking to buy, inventory is really good, so you can definitely come and see a lot of properties right now, which is great. You know, for a while there, we just didn't have hardly enough properties to show, but we do now, so you can really get a feel for, you know, what your money will get you. And then as a seller, it just takes a little bit of time. Right person, right time is always my mantra. But, hold fast. It is one of those places where I do think things are, they're going well. They're definitely still moving. And if you're not seeing the activity you want, I definitely think price is it. Well, that's enough for me for the month of May. And I hope you are all having a wonderful summer, and we'll catch up next month. Thank you so much.